Welcome to this Heurist tutorial video. I'm Michael Falk, Community Technical Advisor at Heurist, and I'm delighted to be able to show you some of Heurist's basic features. In this video, I will show you how to use some of the tools in Heurist's design menu. Heurist is highly configurable and is designed to let your database evolve with your project. You can alter the database structure at any time without risking your existing data. The design menu provides some high-level tools for examining and modifying the structure of your database. This video is accompanied by a full walkthrough on our website, so don't worry if I seem to be going quickly. You can use the walkthrough to follow along step by step. In this tutorial, I'll show you three things. Firstly, I'll show you how to organize all of the record types that comprise your database in the design menu. Second, I'll show you how to add new record types to the database by importing a template. And thirdly, I'll show you how to modify the structure of your database on the fly without even needing to go to the design menu. For this tutorial, we're going to use the World Leaders database as an example. This database contains information about people and the countries they rule. Using the design menu, we can gain an overview of the different record types and vocabularies that structure this database. You can see a list of all of the record types available for your database by going to the design menu and then clicking Record Types. As you can see, the record types are sorted into folders for convenience. These folders are fully configurable. You can change their name, delete them, reuse them as you see fit. This database at the moment relies solely on record types that come built into Heurist, namely person and place. For convenience, it's a good idea to drag the record types that you actually use into the My Record Types folder. The third kind of record used in this database is a record relationship, a special kind of record stored in system internals. It's a good idea to leave that one there. Now that we have placed the record types we use the most in the My Record Types folder, we can rename it. Let's call it World Leaders Types. This step is purely optional, but might help you to understand the overall structure of your database more easily. You can gain another view of your database's structure using the Visualize tool. This tool allows you to see all of the record types in your database and their connections. You can choose which record types to display using the Show checkbox on the right. Since we're interested mostly in persons and places, let's show them on the graph. You can zoom using the plus and minus icons or by using the pinch motion on your touchpad. You can move the graph around by clicking and dragging. When you've zoomed in, you can see a close view of the selected entities, and by hovering over the relationship between them, you can see precisely how they're related. In this case, a person can be related to a place because it's their place of birth, their place of death, or because they held a political office there. It's also possible to modify the structure of the displayed record types directly from this screen by clicking the pencil edit icon. I explain how to modify record structure in tutorial 1. So that's how you organize existing record types. What if you wish to add new ones, such as political parties or the political internationals to which they belong? One option is to click the Add button at the top of the Record Types menu. Another option, which I'll show you now, is to import a template from another database that contains the types you need. Back in the Design menu, you can see what templates are available by clicking Browse Templates. At the top of the screen, you can see 5 templates made by the Heurist team. The top 2, Core Definitions and Bibliographic, are already present in your database. Below, you can see a list of user databases that have been registered on our master database and are now available as templates. At the top, you'll see a search box. If you type in political there, you'll find some templates to do with politics, and you'll see one called Falk Political Type Definitions, which contains the 2 record types that we need, one for political internationals and another for political parties. To download one of these types into your database, simply click the downward-facing arrow. The smaller arrow to the left will give you more information about the record type if you're unsure. By default, the Browse Templates menu only shows you new record types in the template database that you're looking at. But this template database might also have changed existing record types in ways that are useful to you. If you click Show All at the top, a full list of all of the record types in the database will appear. And if you go down to Person and click the Further Information icon, you'll see that a new field has been added to the person record in this template database to enable their political party membership to be recorded. If you click the Download button next to Person, This will import the new field into your person type so that you're now also able to record whether a person in your database belongs to a political party. If you visualize the structure of your database, you'll now see that political international and political party are types available to you. And if you zoom in, you'll see that a person can be connected to a political party by their party membership. This view also reveals a problem with the template, however. At the moment, there's no connection between political parties and the political internationals to which they belong. You can fix this by clicking on the relationship icon and dragging it from one record type to another, in this case, from political party to political international. This will bring up a form to create a new field. Choose record pointer for the type and then click Create Link. Let's call the field name International Affiliation and give it some help text. Once you click Create New Field, the data entry form for political parties will be updated and you'll be able to record their international affiliations. To conclude this tutorial, I'd like to show you how you can modify the design of your database without using the design menu. As an example, let's consider something that we added to the database back in Tutorial 2. In Tutorial 2, I showed you how to create a vocabulary of political ideologies and then use that to categorize people in the database. Perhaps you would like to use the same categorization of ideologies to categorize the political parties in the database. You could do this from the Record Types menu, but it's also possible to make changes to record types while you're entering data into them as you discover new features of your project. To see how to do this, let's create a new record. Hover over New Record to the left and choose Political Party. We're going to create a record for the Bangladesh National Party. You can see there are several fields that we can already enter data into. However, there's nowhere to record the ideological affiliations of this party. How do we know it's a nationalist party? To alter the data entry form even while you're entering data, you can click Modify Structure at the top left of the screen. You will be prompted to save your work, and then the data entry form will go into Modify Structure mode. As shown in Tutorial 2, you can insert a new field by using the cog icons to the left of the form. In this case, we're going to recycle the field that we created in Tutorial 2. As we type ideological affiliation into the field name, you'll see that the suggestion comes up to reuse the field you've already defined. Looking at the vocabulary list we made in Tutorial 2, nationalism is missing. To add a new item to the vocabulary, simply press the plus icon to the right of the field. And we can add a new item for nationalism. The list of available ideologies is immediately updated. And you're able to record this fact about the Bangladesh National Party straight away. Thus, in one process, we've created a new record in the database for this political party, altered the structure of the political party record type, and also updated our vocabulary of political ideologies. That brings us to the end of this tutorial. Now you know how to organize the structure of your database, make use of imported templates, and modify a structure on the fly. I hope this gives you more confidence to design your own Heurist database to suit your own project.